Hey guys, how's it going? I want to give thanks to Security Guard Command for inspiring me to do this video. So he did a video about a week ago um, about if a client tells you, should you do whatever your client asks you to do, even if it's illegal or wrong or something like that. Um, and I actually, felt that I have a story to tell that is related to that topic. So this is about this happened about 3 years ago. Um, COVID was, this back when COVID was like the Black Plague or something, the Black Death or whatever they used to call it. What was it? A Black Plague. Uh, so I show up onto site. I show up on site. I'm like, hey, what's up? To the other security guards. They let me in on what happened, just 15 minutes ago. They tell me that we're probably going to lose our job. This may be our last day or our last week. I'm like, what happened? So they tell me that the director asked for them to do a room search, which we do every now and then if we suspect them harboring, somebody in their bedrooms. They'll sneak people in. They got to sign in and stuff like that. They got to get permission. But sometimes they'll sneak in their girlfriends, their boyfriends, friends, whoever, So they wanted the security guards to do a room search. I guess the guy refused to let them search their room. So the director gave them permission to, okay, just let yourself in. Invite yourself without his permission. The cop over the radio heard this. And the director wanted PD to assist him. So PD was like, no, I'm not getting out of my vehicle. They didn't want to step inside that building in the first place, right? But he was like, no, it's illegal. If he doesn't want us to enter his bedroom, like his dorm, if he's refusing, there's nothing we can do about it. He's trying to tell the director and the security guards that, there's a process, a legal process and stuff like that. Which I didn't know. I didn't know that these people were paying to stay there. This is a homeless shelter. So I had no idea that they were paying. This is why you should always ask questions. Because I was thinking man, how do they have their own, they must be on some kind of program, or they have their own dorms, So, this is why it's always best to ask questions. But I had no idea that they were paying to stay there. So, the director is arguing with the police officer. He's off duty. He's an off-duty cop. And so the director tells security, hey, you know what? Do what I say. Enter into his dorm. And the cop is arguing again. He's trying to convince security and the director. He's not even paying attention to the director. He's trying to convince security that you guys better not do it. And, the director, he's arguing back. He's like, this is my building. These are my officers. Now his ego's getting the best of him, right? So the security guards had to make a choice. And they're like, nah, if PD's telling us not to do it, if he's telling us that we can be sued, we can lose our jobs, we can go to jail, they're like, nah. So they just left. And so And he was one, and the director for this homeless shelter, he's one of them types that if he doesn't like you, he's calling up our boss to have us removed. So they thought they were going to lose their jobs. But nothing happened because obviously the director was in the wrong. And he's a director for security, for safety and all that. So unfortunately, I guess he's a cop now. I guess he actually left to go for training to become a state trooper or whatever. Because he was already a police officer, or he had a certificate. He had his what do you call it? He was post certified. But yeah, it's like, damn, they're like those are the people that they hire to become cops, huh? But yeah, it was. I was quite disturbed. For him to put us in that situation, he's arguing with a cop, telling him that what he's doing is wrong. Then he's trying to, bark orders at security to have them still enter this man's dorm so they can do a room search. You gotta be careful with some of these clients, because a lot of times as security guards, we are not informed. We are not well informed. So it's best to ask questions, call up your management, ask them questions about what you can and can't and cannot do. Because even your manager, like your account manager, may not know what they're supposed to be doing. A lot of times they're clueless. They're just as clueless as a regular security guard is. So you have to go above your account manager's head and talk to maybe speak with the director. Now they may get annoyed, and that does happen, because a lot of times they just want to keep that contract. So, hey, this is not coming down from the owners. I'm pretty sure if the owners knew what some of these managers are doing, I'm pretty sure they'll be pissed, because it's a liability. For you owners out there, that's one thing you have to be careful with. When you start to grow and you start having management and everything, and you start having them do what you were once doing, they're going to do whatever to keep that contract, and it can backfire. And, but I'm not a, business owner, so I want to know. But for me, I was disturbed, I didn't know I was doing anything illegal, because I've done I've searched rooms before without their permission. I didn't think they had any rights to dictate. I didn't think they were paying. I thought, this is one thing, you have to really learn the laws in your state, and you really have to know what you're doing. So, in my head, and we all thought, because, they're homeless, so there's no way that they're paying monthly, right? We're thinking like it's a shelter, so whatever they decide, it goes. Whatever they decide, it goes their way. It goes whatever the shelter wants to be done. So, I'm trying my best to explain it. I'm a bit all over the place, but I was surprised, because I remember I spoke to one of the employees there. I spoke to one of the employees. And actually, no, it was actually one of the security guards that's been there for a while. And I was like, do they pay to stay here? And he told me, yes, they do. They pay. I'm like they pay like $800 a month. I'm like, God damn, that's pretty high, aren't they? Like, these people are like homeless, drug addicts. And, I'm pretty sure they get like some government check or whatever. But I didn't know. And I wish this other guard would have like, hey, I wish he would have like spoke up about it. But he probably didn't know either. He probably didn't know how it works. A lot of times we really just don't know. We don't know. We think because, they're staying at this private organization, they don't really have any rights to even to live there or stay there. If they're doing something illegal, we have every right to remove them off property, right? Doesn't work that way. You need proof, and this is what happens. The director saw him bring someone into his bedroom, but, he thinks he saw somebody. So he wasn't even 100% sure. So, and this is why if a director tells you something, you have to really be, I get it. It's tough to tell somebody that I guess you work for. You don't really work for them, but you do. They tell them like, hey, I didn't see it because you saw it. I didn't see it. Because you never know. They could be manipulating you. I've had it done to me before. I've seen it happen to other security guards. And this is just another example. And this actually really made me want to this is why I ask questions. I ask a lot of questions. I'm starting to get into law, like state laws and stuff like that, what I can and, can't do. So, yeah, I'm done. I'm just ranting on now. So, yeah, let me know below in the comments. Some of y'all would have done it. Even if y'all knew the laws and all that, y'all probably would have still done it. Like, okay, boss. I'm just messing with y'all. But, yeah, let me know below in the comments what you guys think. So, peace out. Be safe.